Please welcome one of the pioneers of 360-degree media, Thomas Rauscher.
If you stand a little bit this way, you'll be more in camera because we're kind of cutting you off to get the whole stage.
Okay. Hello. I want to talk about our two products, which are Pano2VR and Object2VR, and yeah. Yeah. Better? Okay, I tried to shout. Okay, I want to start first with Object2VR. The current version is Object2VR 3, and next one is obviously version 4. What is Object2VR? Object2VR is an object movie generator, so the opposite of panoramas, so the 360 pack shots and spins. Our software does the export to HTML5 and Flash, but also the image capturing and basic image processing. We are working on a new user interface for version 4. It will be faster, smarter, what you would expect from the new version, and it should be available around November this year. So let's move on to the topic that's more interesting for you. It's Pano2VR, our Pano2 solution. Last year in Prague we showed version 5 beta, and released in February the final version, which had a completely redesigned user interface with very much extended skin editor and an animation editor. And I want to just give you a quick look on how the new interface improved certain tasks. So the first one up is image patching. So you have an input image with a tripod. Just drag it in the editor, look for the location that you want to patch, add a patch to it. You can resize it and position it. Hit extract, it will open Photoshop. You fix the problematic area, hit save, and go back to Pano2VR. It automatically loads in the patch, and the tripod is gone. Okay. And the next one is like building a tour. So those are now 34 nodes with 10,000 by 5,000. So drag in a folder. They're all geotagged. And with the new interface, you don't there's no slowdown. You can interact with the panoramas while they are still loading. So Pano2VR has never seen them, and you can still work with them. You can automatically link those images because they have GPS data, and you can even go to nodes that haven't been loaded, interact like they are, jump the queue to load them faster, and you have a whole virtual tour within seconds. Version 5 has also a new skin editor. We introduced components. So you have a whole library of pre-made user interface elements that you can just drag in and build your unique design for your customers. We introduced new elements like node images, cloners, timers, maps, and version 5 also supports responsive design, so you can have percentage layouts and react to screen size changes, so for mobile phones, etc. So the idea is that you just have one skin for all different devices like tablets and phones and the desktop. So this is like a recap. This is available now. So I want to give you an outlook for version 5.1. first one is a video skin element. So you can now will be able to have video elements natively in the skin. You can have self-hosted videos, YouTube videos, Vimeo show up in the skin, and we also added a seek bar, so you can scrub around, and the seek bar can attach to any element. So it can attach to like the background sound, or an embedded video, or a video panorama. Next new feature is projections. So we now can make this flying effect that you may know from other players. The projections are rectilinear, fisheye, and stereographic. They are pixel accurate, which means you don't have wavy lines on mesh-based, like on mesh-based players, but you like the image is really remapped correctly. So straight lines are perfect curves and don't have like squiggly lines in there. It supports multi-resolution, so this works fine with also with gigapixel panoramas. The projections are available in the preview player, like within the software, but also on the export. You can do the flying effect as you've seen before. It's also like linked to skin actions and logic blocks, so you can embed them in your skin. And they are also available in our animation editor. The animation editor is a tool where you can define a path within your panorama instead of auto rotation. Like auto rotation just rotates the panorama, but with this tool you can point out different areas of your panorama that are interesting for the user. So if they just don't interact, the auto rotation will go to these points. And with projections, you can also change the projection dynamically. So you can see it on the bottom. You have an extra timeline for projections, and you can change them with a blend time and move through a panorama. And here you can see just a loop of stereographic fisheye and go back to rectilinear. Okay. Next thing, video panoramas. Pano2VR supports video panoramas since 2007. Back then we used 3x2 cube maps as a video format because you have pixel accuracy. You don't have those wavy lines I talked before, and back then you had like the point gray ladybug, and those are like the demo videos they showed. But because now we have like shaders in WebGL and can use different projections, we now support native equirectangular images that you now normally get out of stitching software. You can move around in the panorama, change projections. I guess everybody knows this. And I don't have sound, so no problem with the yeah. And yeah. Okay, so with the projections and animation, we can also combine them. So now this one is a video panorama with animation, with projection changes running, and those animations you can like use for the web as for your normal player, but you also can export them to as a YouTube file or image sequence and make YouTube video like normal YouTube videos out of it. when will it be available? It's a free update for every version 5 user, and the beta version should be available in July. Thank you. Any questions?
So you're really helping me to catch up with the schedule. But this was a great presentation. I love it. I'm using this software again since the beginning of my semi-retirement. So any question for Thomas?
Okay, Thomas, now I have you here, so I can ask you, what about HMD support?
At the moment we have cardboard support, so yeah, we just use the gyroscope of the phone and have a split screen. This is the next thing on our to-do list after the projection, so I'm
Can you give me any promises when?
I'm only off record.
Okay, I can say that what you did, it's very fine, very good, but I expect even better now.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I know,
you.
but it's the next thing up, but takes time, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, you can just throw in like now you can, with the old version you had to convert it to this 3x2 format, and with 5.1 you will be able to use equirectangular images directly. You don't have to remap them, you don't have a separate step. Yeah, yeah, we can, yeah. Okay. Let's hope the internet holds up. Or here.
Have you seen Gate? Yes.
Now this one would have sound. But, okay. Yeah, the internet is not great. This is streaming video from the internet, but the internet connection is too slow, so it blocks up. So. I think I have it locally as well. Let's see if I can find it in a second. Or like make it easier, I will show you outside and more time. We have static hotpots, so not moving, like they always stay in the same place. At some point maybe, yeah, but it's not, yeah. The problem is like it's hard to make like a real editor for video, like the hotspot, you have to move them around manually, etc. So, yeah. Yeah, it would be possible with a timeline or something like this, but some. Okay.
Is it possible to have a virtual tour offline?
Yes, you can make apps out of it, or yeah, that's the easy one, easiest solution. Just there's offline browsers available, and you just throw in the tour and put it on a USB stick and can give it to your clients for Mac and Windows. We have a tutorial on the website that shows you how to do this exactly.
Is it possible to export the virtual tour to standalone application?
Yeah, you can there's different solutions where you can just throw in your HTML files with all the other files and make an app out of it.
Can I use your engine in some kind of web application, like engine, like a viewer engine or something?
Yeah, you can embed it into your own app.
So you have an API for it?
Yeah, it's on the website. It's JavaScript API.
Okay. Yeah.
Could you say something about?
At the moment, it's just one-time leveling. So you level the whole video, but there is no dynamic leveling. So if you rotate the camera during the shoot, you cannot do this in Pano2VR yet. But you can level, like if it's static and it's not leveled, then you can level it once and it will stay in this leveling. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.